Welcome to another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, covering the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends in the overall creator landscape. Today, discover how Instagram is enhancing your posting experience with a new feature to preview your feed post placement before hitting publish. Get excited as YouTube hints at a futuristic Vision Pro app that's in the works. Stick around to learn about YouTube's experimental color-coded video feeds. Could this be a game changer for content discovery? We'll also discuss Meta's new hard stance on AI-generated content and their demand for transparency. Plus, don't miss the latest TikTok updates that could expand your reach with incentivized videos and shoppable posts. And we'll wrap up with Spotify's rise as a powerhouse in audio entertainment, challenging Audible's dominance and teasing us with personalized, Daylist-inspired recommendations. Stay tuned for all this and more on Creator Daily. For all the Instagram aficionados out there who stress over how your posts will mesh with your feed's aesthetic, there's a neat update on the horizon. Instagram is testing a new feature that lets users see where a post will pop up in their profile grid before it goes live. This sneak peek is accessible through a show preview button right in the post composer, not just for the single images but also for videos and carousel posts. This feature will help you keep your feed looking just right, fitting seamlessly with your profile's theme. The catch? It's not yet available for Reels. And while it's not rolling out to everyone just yet, this update is definitely one to watch if you're keen on crafting that perfect Instagram look. Keep your eyes peeled for more updates as we chase down Instagram for the details on when and how this test will expand. YouTube is looking to change the game for users of Apple's Vision Pro by adding a Vision Pro app to its future plans. This update comes as quite the surprise considering that YouTube, alongside Spotify and Netflix, had previously declined to allow their iPad apps to run on Vision Pro ahead of its launch. The reason behind their change of heart isn't clear, but some speculate it could be influenced by the popularity of the Juno app for YouTube on Vision Pro. A date for the release of this app hasn't been set yet, leaving us to wait and see whether YouTube will simply modify the existing iPad app or if they will introduce something more substantial. Meanwhile, there's still an issue with the support for YouTube's library of 360 and VR videos on the Vision Pro. Despite having 3D support since 2011 and 360 support since 2015, these formats are not currently functional on the Vision Pro. Apple has commented that much of the existing 360 and 3D content isn't up to their standards for a quality spatial experience and could even cause motion discomfort. They have been more focused on creating the best possible spatial media experiences like spatial photos and Apple Immersive Video, and have also mentioned working on delivering great spatial computing experiences through the web. There's also the hiccup with WebXR support on Safari, which as of now isn't effective, but Apple is reportedly contributing to and actively working on improving web standards, including WebXR, to protect user privacy and provide a powerful interactive experience. However, the timeline for when this will fully benefit Vision Pro users remains unclear. So, we've got a YouTube app for Vision Pro in the pipeline, but many of the details, including how VR and 360-degree video support will play out, are still up in the air. New tech often brings new challenges, and it looks like Vision Pro is no exception. YouTube is rolling out a new experiment where users can sift through their video feeds based on specific colors. In this unique test, people are seeing options to filter videos by green, blue, or red hues. The feature generates a visually unified browsing experience, though it's still in the trial phase and available only to a select group of users on Android and iOS devices. The way this works is simple. It doesn't change your existing homepage. Instead, you will see a new feed option at the top of the app that's sorted by your chosen color. While it isn't entirely clear how YouTube is selecting the videos for each color category, it appears that the thumbnail's dominant color plays a significant part. This could mean that the actual video content is also analyzed for prevalent color themes. At this moment, there seems to be no thematic or content-based linkage among these videos apart from the color. Although this seems like an unusual sorting method, the idea of color harmony is not new and is often used by businesses, especially on social media platforms like Instagram, to create an attractive and cohesive look. Some speculate this test could help YouTube understand user engagement with different colors. But for now, it's mainly a fun way for users to tailor their browsing experience based on aesthetic preferences. The reason behind this development or the potential for a broader rollout has not been disclosed by YouTube. Meta is stepping up its game when it comes to handling AI-generated content on its platforms. You know those images that look a little too polished? Or those videos that seem just a bit off? Well, Meta is planning to label these AI-generated photos and punish users who don't disclose when videos or audios have been artificially created. Nick Clegg, the company's president of global affairs, says this move is aimed at sparking a wider industry effort as technology advances make it harder to tell what's real from what's computer-made. With elections around the corner globally, there's a real concern about the potential misuse of AI media to mislead the public. That's why the White House has been urging companies to watermark this content. Meta's not just stopping at watermarks. They're crafting tools that can detect when synthetic media has been tampered with to hide its AI origins. They've got an imagined with AI tag for images made with their own AI generator, and will do the same for content made with software from big names like Google, OpenAI, and Microsoft. Now, if you're sharing a video or audio clip that's been cooked up by an AI, you'll need to make that clear. Fail to do so, and you could face anything from a warning to having your post taken down. They're even trying out large language models to help human moderators handle the tricky content, efficiently flagging potential issues for review. So the next time you're scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, or Threads and see that AI-generated label, you'll know Meta's been working behind the scenes. And remember, if you're planning to join in on the AI creation craze, transparency is key. Meta will be watching. As TikTok continues to change the game for digital content creators and marketers, let's dive into some of the latest updates and their implications for the platform. First up, Universal Music Group's catalog is no longer available on TikTok. This means numerous videos with UMG songs have been muted, which raises concerns over the future of using mainstream music in TikTok content. While this was a boon for the platform's growth and user creativity, the sustainability of such a model is questionable as major labels seek compensation. Secondly, TikTok is now experimenting with AI Song, a feature that generates original music based on text prompts. It's a blend of innovation and convenience but stirs discussion regarding copyright issues and the role of artificial intelligence in the music industry. TikTok is also dabbling with boosting the viewership of horizontal videos that are over a minute long. This signals a potential shift towards longer-form content, offering new storytelling opportunities. Nonetheless, there's a risk of departing from the addictive, short, and snappy video format that TikTok is known for. Regarding TikTok analytics, the platform has made some changes to its Creative Center tool, limiting access to certain data. Moreover, TikTok has introduced new measurement tools in its Marketing Partners program to help brands gauge the effectiveness of their advertising efforts on multiple channels. In an attempt to bolster its e-commerce capabilities, TikTok is testing a feature that transforms user videos into shoppable posts. While it opens doors for creators to monetize, it raises the question of whether this might impact the authenticity that's crucial to influencer marketing. Lastly, TikTok is focusing on accessibility by rolling out dynamic text sizing. This feature is an important step towards inclusivity, although it could present new challenges for creators in designing their visual content. All of these updates highlight TikTok's dynamic approach to staying at the forefront of social media innovation. The emphasis on accessibility, e-commerce, and AI-generated content suggests a platform in flux, continuously pushing boundaries while also facing the challenge of maintaining its unique appeal. Turning the page on audiobooks, Spotify has announced that it's now the second biggest provider right behind the well-known Audible, and they're hinting at some exciting developments ahead. Last year, Spotify started giving its premium subscribers 15 hours of monthly audiobook listening in select markets, including the US, and it has paid off. According to CEO Daniel Ek, during a recent earnings call, they've managed to attract a brand new audience. The mix is different from what's popular on other platforms. People are devouring titles that focus on entertainment and culture, and they're gravitating towards younger, more recent authors. That's because unlike Audible's credit-based system, which nudges users towards tried and tested bestsellers, Spotify's model allows users to take risks on new and unknown books without the worry of wasting credits. Publishers and authors are excited about this fresh approach and are said to be very open-minded about trying new things. While Spotify didn't hand out specific numbers on how this is impacting their business, they mentioned strong user engagement with the feature. Overall, Spotify is growing robustly, having added 28 million new users in the quarter. With a total of 602 million users, over 236 million of them are paid subscribers who can enjoy audiobooks. Investors were curious about how this venture is affecting Spotify's margins, but the company kept the financials close to the vest, suggesting instead that they're aiming for an increase in gross margins through 2024. Here's one for the playlist lovers. Spotify's buzzing Daylist feature, known for curating personal mood-based audio playlists, is driving search interest through the roof. And guess what? Spotify may very well be planning to translate this success to audiobooks and podcasts in the near future, teasing innovative shifts to come. Daniel Ek commended his team and fueled excitement about the potential for audiobook and podcast content to get the Daylist treatment. So audiophiles, stay tuned. Spotify has more chapters to unveil. That's a wrap on today's episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, and it has been a pleasure bringing you the latest and the greatest from the ever-evolving world of content creation. Don't forget to dive into the show notes for links to all the stories we discussed and additional resources that can help you level up your creator game. If you have thoughts to share or questions that are burning a hole in your pocket, we'd love to hear from you. Hit us up via email at creatordaily@podcrafter.com. We're all about community here, and your input could very well spark our next big topic. Thanks for joining us, and remember to keep creating, keep innovating, and keep connecting. Until next time, stay inspired and make something awesome. Catch you on the next episode of Creator Daily.